Hi guys! So today I'm talking about the relatively new Maybelline Fit Me foundation, the matte and poreless one. I have tried the original Fit Me foundation and it slid all over my face. It was just not good for oily skin. So when they came out with this one, I was really excited about it because I really did like the foundation, like the coverage and everything like that. It was just slid all over the place. So I have been trying out this foundation for about 2 weeks now. Yeah, I've been trying to wear it every day so I could really get a feel of it and like really figure out how I felt about it. So I will start off by saying like what it claims to do. Obviously it's matte and poreless, and it says for normal to oily skin. It mattifies and refines your pores, matches natural skin tone, and it's natural seamless finish. It doesn't say what kind of coverage it gives, like if it's supposed to be like a light, medium, or full coverage. I have to say that this is more of a medium coverage, but you can build it up without looking cakey, which is always good. I've been wearing it without a primer because I feel like if you're getting something that's supposed to be poreless, that it should be getting rid of your pores without having to use a primer, which, you know, is the whole point. So yes, I haven't been wearing a primer with it, but I have been moisturizing my skin so it's nice and hydrated because it's supposed to be a matte foundation. Alright, so right now I'm going to insert me applying it. I'm using just a damp sponge to apply it. I feel like that works really well. The foundation doesn't need to be sheared out at all or anything like that, but the sponge just kind of makes it look really natural and gives like a really nice finish. Yeah, as it goes on, it does start off looking pretty dewy, and it does take a while to set. Like I know some foundations, even ones that aren't like matte, kind of set right away. This one you don't have to like work fast or anything. You can kind of dot it all over your face and just kind of blend it in. So yeah, if you feel like you don't need a powder to set this, just wait a few minutes to put on like bronzer and blush and stuff because it will like move around before it sets all the way. So that's what I usually do. I just kind of wait like 5 minutes, I'll fill my eyebrows or something, and then go back in with a blush and bronzer so I don't move the foundation around. Today I don't have powder on because I wanted to show you what it looks like without powder. And again, so I've had this foundation on for only 2 hours so far today, and it doesn't look oily yet, but after like 5 hours oil does start to come through. This one definitely, like, you look pretty oily. It's not just like a little bit of oil, like a lot comes through for me. So I definitely have to powder after, even if I don't do it right away. I always have to do it a couple hours later. I really do like the Fit Me powder. It's a really good one. So yeah, I definitely have to put this on at least my forehead because it gets really oily. So if you aren't oily and you just kind of want this for if you just like a matte foundation and you want something poreless, definitely use a really good moisturizer beforehand, or even like a hydrating primer. I'm not used to like my skin looking dry, and this will cling to some dry patches if I didn't moisturize good enough, so that's definitely something to keep in mind. They seem to have a pretty good color range of these. I originally picked up 120, which obviously is too dark. I don't know what I was thinking. So then I went back and got 110, which is the lightest one. I think it's Porcelain. Yeah, Porcelain. And 120 is Classic Ivory. But I kept this one obviously because even though it's darker, it's still the same like undertone. It's very neutral. I don't know if you can tell. This one, it's definitely neutral, but it looks more on the yellow side than pink, which I love. It's just a really good color for me. So, and then I'm keeping this one for, some days I just feel like it looks a little pale, so this is really good to mix in with it and just kind of make it a little darker if I need it to be. Then also in the summer when I'm darker, this will be good. So yeah, this foundation wears pretty well throughout the day. It seems to last on me for a long time. Most foundations just don't last very long on me because I am so oily, and I have to use like a really good primer and a really good powder for my foundation to last for a long time, but most days I really don't need it to. So yeah, it's definitely fine for like a normal day. Like if you were going out for like a 12-hour day or something, I'm not sure this would be the best, but as long as you put a really good primer on that's not going to make oil come through and set it with powder, you should be good. I mean the packaging is okay. It's a nice glass bottle. It just has the twist off which is fine. I think it's the same as the original Fit Me, and so yeah, I don't mind it. And the price is pretty good too. I think this was in like the $6 range, so for being a new foundation, that's pretty cheap. So I was really happy about that. Okay, so as far as the like poreless that it says in the title, I'm not really too sure. Like I feel like when I think of poreless that it's supposed to be like a very airbrushed and very smooth. I mean, it does even out my skin. Like it doesn't really accentuate flaws or anything, but I mean it's not like completely perfect and smooth or airbrushed. But so yeah, it does a pretty good job. But I still think putting on like Professional or the Smashbox primer does help smooth out things better than this. But I think if you used like that kind of primer plus this, your skin would look very, very smooth. So yeah, putting powder on over it doesn't make it look cakey or anything, which is good because I was kind of worried about that, it being like a matte foundation, but it does, as long as I just put it like in my T-zone and stuff, it doesn't look cakey. So alright, I'm going to do the flash test and see how well it does with flash photography. Alright, so yeah, it looks really good actually. It doesn't make me look overly white. But yeah, as you can see, already see the oil coming through. It's only been like 2 hours. But yeah, it looks really, really nice actually. It looks really natural. So yeah, if you're looking for a good foundation for if you're getting pictures taken or something, this is really good. Very impressed. So yeah, overall I feel like this is a really, really good foundation. I feel like even people with dry skin found that the original one was very slick on the face and like didn't settle very well. I feel like most people did think that it was too dewy, so I'm glad they reformulated this and came out with this, and I think there is one that's meant for dry skin, so hopefully that one's not like as dewy. But yeah, so I'm really happy with this. I think it is a really good foundation. I will definitely continue to use it. It's a really good color match for me. It feels really good on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy or anything. It gives a pretty good medium coverage. So yeah, I really, really like this. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!